Let's take a closer look at the Marvel Legends Black Panther Wave 2 and M'Baku Build-A-Figure Ulysses Klaue. Let's go. Pow! Welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is, of course, Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we are starting off a brand new wave of reviews with this M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Now this is going to be the last wave of 2018 and it is the second Black Panther wave of the year and it's a full wave of MCU figures, which I'm not complaining about as they are filling some much needed gaps in our characters for our display, and I had to start off with one of my favourites, Ulysses Klaue. And of course in the box you can see some interchangeable hands as he does have a fake arm obviously, and then of course the M'Baku Build-A-Figure piece. So you get a picture of Andy Serkis there on the side. On the back it's a little bit different as they're using sort of graphic design from the film rather than product shots, but I'm not complaining, it looks nice. And then of course you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to complete the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Ulysses Klaue. So again, the packaging is the same as always, but it looks nice as always. So without any further ado, let's get this guy open. Pow! And here we have Klaue out of the packaging. And I must admit, first impressions of this guy are very high. I really like this figure. I know it's such a simple figure, but again, going along with the character and how accurate it is to Andy Serkis's portrayal of Klaue, it's just really nice. Those tattoos are there. You've got the arm that sort of opens up for a cannon. The face sculpt's really impressive, and yeah, just really like this figure. He comes with obviously a giant torso piece for the M'Baku Build-A-Figure, so I can't wait to build this guy. So as always, subscribe to the channel as I will be reviewing M'Baku once I've opened up the whole wave. So yeah, come back, hit that notification bell, and I'll be reviewing M'Baku very soon. But in regards to accessories for Klaue, as I said, he comes with an interchangeable arm, and then just the gun that you can see is holding there. And as you can see, it actually has trigger fingers, so it looks pretty good. And again, I really like those tattoos. But yeah, that I need to zoom in and show you a closer look at that face sculpt and the detail on the arm. But yeah, just first impressions, really like this guy. Now I hope it's coming off well on camera because in person, this face sculpt is so impressive. Definitely see tints of Andy Serkis in there, and as you can see his cheesy smile, you can see his eyes, you can see the scars that he's a little bit beat up, and as you move the face around you can see his beard, and then he's sort of got his tattoo as well appearing from behind his neck, and that is very nice. Just an overall impressive face sculpt for the character. Again, Hasbro are definitely upping their game when it comes to these digital printed faces. Now, if I show you the rest of the figure, this torso piece is sort of a separate piece. So as you can see there, there's a little slit, which is the buttons, and then you can take off, so if I take off his head first, you can take off his suit, which just reveals, well, I say suit, it's more so just a blazer and a tie, but I'm probably making this harder than it needs to be, but there you go. So if you wanted to, you could have him just in a white shirt. But yeah, there you go. You can take this off. This is a separate piece. Now in regards to his arm, that is the cannon. So again, I'll zoom in and show you that because I really like the cannon. Obviously his prosthetic arm is opened up to reveal his vibranium-like sound cannon. Again, really like that. And again, to change the hands is a case of just pulling it out at the elbow. So there you go, there's that. So if you wanted to, you could have Ulysses Klaue standing next to Ultron as Ultron's chopped off his arm and actually have him displayed like that with one arm, which I don't think looks too bad at all because the sleeve covers any of the arm piece, so it just looks good. So again, if you wanted to display your Klaue with one arm, you definitely could do that. But again, the prosthetic arm that has no cannon sticking out of it just plugs in, simple as that. But it's still a prosthetic arm, so you can still see where the cannon would come out. You can see those little lines in the arm, and it's a slightly different shade to the real arm as well, which sort of makes it stand out that it's fake, which is good because obviously it is a fake prosthetic arm. Obviously some tattoos on this one, and no tattoos on the other one. So again, those tattoos, again, are simple, but they just look nice and very true to the character. So again, maybe I should put his blazer back on. There you go, with his vest and tie back on. And again, I really like this figure. Should mention that the other accessory is just a gun, which the trigger fingers are there. And I've just noticed as well, you can see his ring on his finger there, which is, wow, is just a nice little detail. But yeah, that's just a separate gun. Obviously, you can take that off, and he's got trigger fingers. And wow, while I'm zoomed in, I'll show you the back, because I've actually got sculpted detail in the back of his blazer sort of vest there. Which again, just those little details definitely stand out when you've got this figure in person. So I think anyone who's a fan of this character is going to be very happy with this figure when they get it in person. So I hope it is coming across while on camera. But yeah, very, very nice. And it's just a suited body as well. So it's the standard articulation, what you're going to get. A little bit awkward to stand up with those shoes on, but it does, you can get it to work. Guarantee it won't now when I want it to. But let's compare him to some other Marvel Legends. So here we have Klaue compared to Eric Killmonger and Everett Ross from that Black Panther 2-pack. And as you can see, Klaue stands at about the same height as Martin Freeman, aka Everett Ross, in that suited body. But his suited body is a little bit different, as he's got his blazer on. But yeah, I'm obviously going to compare this guy to the rest of the Black Panther figures as I open them up from this wave. But I thought I would be remiss if I didn't compare Klaue to the guy who was responsible for lobbing his arm off in the first place, and that is Ultron. Now this is the Build-A-Figure Ultron just because it was the closest one to me. And here is Black Panther. Here is Captain America, aka Steve Rogers as well, from that Crossbones 2-pack. And he is a little bit taller than Klaue. But yeah, I just thought I had to show off Klaue with Ultron. And let me just take off his arm. So there you go. If you wanted to display your Klaue and Ultron together, then that's how they'd look. So final thoughts are, I really like this Klaue figure. Of course, I could spend all day doing comparisons. So if you do have any specific questions, then let me know in the comments and I will answer them as I'm going through the rest of these Black Panther figure reviews. But yeah, very happy with this figure. I knew I would be because those product shots at San Diego Comic-Con looked impressive. And these are without a doubt looking like they're going to be some of the best MCU figures we have in regards to just figure accuracy. But yeah, really like this guy. So if you're a fan of the character or just Black Panther, then yeah, you need to get hold of this wave if you're a fan of collecting those MCU figures. But I look forward to opening the rest of the wave. So as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell, as I will be reviewing the rest of the figures in this Black Panther wave. And again, any questions, let me know in the comments below. But as always, people, my name is Dan W, and I shall see you on the next one.